So we're in Venice. Well, I'm not in Venice. I'm actually in St. Lucia, so pretty much the same as last week's video. This was recorded, so what's today as this goes out? It was recorded about 2 weeks ago. But as you can see, we kind of are in Venice. So I thought I'd just take you through some images. This was 2023, and I was in Venice. I'd been to Venice a few years before shooting an elopement. And I was only there like 4 hours. I loved it, but like I said, I was only there 4 hours. I was doing my day job, and then I had to get the plane back, and I always wanted to go back. And before I'd been to Venice, you know, I love the look of it in the movies, and it's just swamped with tourists. But you can shoot your way through that and shoot the tourists as well. And that's the thing with shooting these cities. Any city that you've never been to before, but especially a city that's just has such historical kind of splendor, you can get overwhelmed with that. I mean, I said this in last week's video as well, relative to New York. For me, it's about shooting the people. It's always about shooting the people. I'm a people photographer. I'm a street photographer. And then just allow the city, the location, just to fall in as it does. It'll do its thing. So these images were shot with a Fuji XT4 and a Ricoh GR3, and I can't for the life of me remember which is which. I think this was taken on the Fuji. This guy on the right here, he was my anchor, okay? And you'll see that in the other shots. Let me bring them up. You see him there, this guy. So he's my anchor. The guy in the middle, kind of to the middle, who's leaning back against the concrete pillar. It's almost a little bit weird, isn't it? It's like, he's staring at me, the geezer. So it was like good news, bad news. There's bad news, it was kind of a little bit unnerving. But the good news is, I've got something to anchor the frame to, the composition, which is what I'm always looking for with this kind of a thing. Like, where's my anchor? And then I'm waiting for all of the other elements to come together. So the lady and a little girl. It's not perfect, this. I think literally we could crop that there, just to the left of the guy with a bag. And I think it's probably a better shot, actually. And in this one, what's he doing there? The bloke, what's he posing? The two ladies on the left, the guy with a pink hat. But he's I don't know, what's like the Marlboro Man or something, and he's like in the middle there. But this what's he doing? He's still there, and he's just not moving. There's not that many people about now, but he's still having it. But I like this frame. It's just a bit. It is Venice. It should be busy, and I like the structure and the pier and the concrete, almost like arms. It's like some crazy plant that was created by H.R. Geiger or something like that. He's the guy that did Alien. But let's move on. I think I'm walking here. Just the guy on the left. It's a snap kind of a shot, but he's a character. The wind's caught his hair, and I think it's finding a set on its own. I mean, I wouldn't put it on my portfolio. I like this. It does what it says on the tin, okay? Is the lady's up to something, and the guy's swinging her a look. It's a simple shot. There's a nice symmetry to it, which I like. Job done. This is my favourite kind of a shot. So I'm close. I'm shooting with a really wide lens here, like a 24mm. Well, it's 16mm on the Fuji, 24mm equivalent. And I'm up super close to these guys. Now, ideally, I want to be square to the lady and the little boy, but then I lose the guy because the guy's sitting at an angle. So if I squared up to him, it still weren't kind of ticking the box that I wanted. And like I said, in a set, it's kind of a good shot. I've squared this off. I just like it. It's just a light, and it does the job. I almost want this guy looking up at the camera. Again, I squared the shot off. Oh, this is a cool spot. So I shot here. I think Katie and I were going out for food, so I didn't have a lot of time here. But the light was exquisite, so I knew I wanted to come back. So I got this shot, which, you know, was okay. And then I got, I think this was pretty much the same day. That's a bit throwaway. and then I'm still shooting. I think these are all on pretty much that first innings, and then I went back the next day, and I probably had about 20 minutes there, and I got this shot, which I absolutely love. I think what she's wearing, the stripes, complements the backdrop, the netting, the curtain, whatever you call it, and then the backlight is to die for, with the string coming down from the hat, almost like perfectly syncing up with the lines in the fabric. So I'm not thinking about all that, right, when I'm shooting it. It's kind of, you're feeling it out. But yeah, I like that shot. I think that's my favourite shot out of those few babies. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, it's not very gritty, is it? Not very streety. I couldn't resist. I like that shot. Kind of a bit of a landscape. Don't know what these two rascals are up to. It's funny. They're pointing at something. Maybe it's a boat. Maybe they're waiting to be rescued. I love the tones here. The light's really, it's quite soft. But I love the shirt he's wearing as well. That's why it's in colour. See, a bunch of these shots, it's just to kind of add layers, especially when I'm shooting for a narrative, or rather a blog, like a collection of images. So a whole bunch of them, they kind of don't quite tick the box as a single shot on its own, which I'm always aiming for with every shot that I take. My intention is that it should stand by itself, and then, well, you know, you can aim for the best, and then you take what you get. Another shot here, it works in a collection, but for me, it's by no means a portfolio shot. Shoot some detail. I do this a lot, again, when I'm shooting for a collection. It just adds a little bit of texture. Street sign, kind of for the same reason. I love the tones. Again, some more detail, filling it out. What are we on now? We're on about 8 minutes for this video. I'm going to speed it up a bit. Shall I just run it? Let's just run it, at least for a minute or so.
What you do to me is in confliction, a straight contradiction with my mind. Guilty pleasure has a bitter taste. In the end, my friend, are you sure you wanna fight? Ooh, has got that time, not me. Ooh, he is interested in patience. Oh, I'm a gazelle, always running, adrenaline in every blood cell. Some say I'm unwell, but I don't care. Oh, I swear. What you do to me is beyond cruel. You're not known to be cool, but give me a break. For heaven's sake, we can still get along if we agree to disagree. Love the circumstances, not me. Who has got the time? Not me. I'm a gazelle, always running, adrenaline in every blood cell. Some say I'm unwell, but I don't care. Oh, I swear, I don't care.
Ta-da! I think that's the last picture. I think it is. Guys, please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Do us a big favour. Give this video a like. It's only a little like. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take a second. Because YouTube seems to like that. Do check out the zine. My zine stroke book, The Way of the Street Photographer. I promise you, you're going to love it. It's you can fold it up, put it in your back pocket, throw it in your bag. It's going to get you out of trouble when you need a little bit of inspiration. Yes, I think that's it. Cheers, guys. We should be back. I should be back for, live and in the flesh for next week's video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care. Out.